Now, how do you know which supplier to choose? There are few different methods to consider in this case. Route all the orders to a preferred supplier. This is the best game. So for example, I'm going to Amazon. Okay, this is basically one of the best way to work with a superior service and great selection of a vendor, or you can say a supplier. You can simply route all your orders to that supplier by default. Okay, if I search about Cloudtail, okay, so the moment I search about Cloudtail, it will be shown as Vim Dish Bar by Vim, but I'm very sure it is Cloudtails only. Let me search if I can search about Cloudtail. If it is not showing here, you can actually search about Cloudtail in internet. Even I have office in the same building of Cloudtail also. I can actually show you the Cloudtails registrations in the same building, but it's not so important right now. I'll be showing you what is Cloudtail. That's most important, right? So these products are actually, yes, exactly, this is what I wanted to show you. Sold by Cloudtail, by Lenovo, fulfilled by Amazon. You can actually see this thing, sold by Cloudtail. Now what is Cloudtail? There is a rating which is 4,79,000 plus people have given ratings to Cloudtail. Okay, so there is something which is making Cloudtail to be a preferred shipping provider. I have personally seen every time when I order in Amazon myself, I see Cloudtail is always given a preference in Amazon. Okay, if you see this one, sold by Cloudtail. If you see anything in this whole list, okay, most of products will be by Philips, by Godrej, but if you click on it, the final product will be sold by Cloudtail. So this is particularly easy to implement, as you can simply add your supplier's email address here. Okay, now let me tell you what is the game here. Amazon don't want to miss out the customer. They want a guaranteed customer. They want a guaranteed product, supplier who can actually guarantee them that the sales will happen. In case if nobody is there, all are going to ditch, at least one company is there who is not going to ditch. So if I search about Cloudtail India, you can see sellers like Cloudtail and VS Retail on Amazon, Flipkart. There's a news. Okay, so it's, yes, Cloudtail reports this much loss on this much, like 1,145 crore rupees of sales they have done in fiscal year 2015. So let's search what is Cloudtail. Cloudtail JV Amazon. They are not an ordinary seller. So Amazon's JV Cloudtail is its biggest seller in India. A joint venture between Amazon India parent and NR Narayan Murthy. This company, this is Cloudtail. Catamaran Ventures contribute at least 40% of the sales. That means out of whatever the sale that Amazon has done till now in India, 40% of the sale has been done by Cloudtail in Amazon. So what is it? Cloudtail India Private Limited is a joint venture between Amazon India and NR Narayan Murthy's Catamaran Ventures, okay, which has become the biggest seller of merchant on Amazon India's platform. Now how is it? So basically its capital was increased to 500 crores last month from just 5 lakh rupees. So what is it? How much percentage? Why they're working on it? What is the reason for it? So what is the joint venture detail of it? So we have to actually understand this, right? So I think as per my knowledge, what I understood is, I have gone through the case study which may not be available right now in this. 49% of stakeholding on Cloudtail, which is a new company, a joint venture between Catamaran and Amazon. The company name is Cloudtail, has 49% ownership of Amazon, 51% ownership with NR Narayan Murthy. Okay, so this Cloudtail as a company is basically a company within Amazon to actually have strong sales backup for every single product which will be sold online. So that is the whole reason most of the products have a preferential partner as Cloudtail. So Amazon sells through Cloudtail. Now at the same time, if you go to WS Retail, WS Retail is a joint venture again between Flipkart. With 10,000 crore rupees in sales, WS Retail tripled its turnover. So what is the relationship between Flipkart and WS Retail? That's a question. So you can actually see this question in Quora.com also. This is a Flipkart story. Due to the dogma and trauma we underwent with East India Company, the laws in our country are created in such a way that the common people should not suffer time and again. Now Flipkart was incorporated in 2008 in Singapore, primarily because taxation policy, startups always gamble. You can actually read out here. So Singapore is a taxation of 17% as compared to India of 34%, double taxation avoidance. So you don't have to really go to you don't have to really work in India. You can just be there. So the solution. So Flipkart is a company who is taking money out of India, or you can say the whole business is registered there, so their tax is saved. Now WS Retail, and so the guys at Flipkart were fast to exploit the rule and spun its own retail and warehouse arms into a separate company called WS Retail. So basically WS Retail is nothing else but Flipkart itself, okay, and it sold it to an HNI, high net worth individual. Technically WS Retail is wholly owned subsidiary of Flipkart. That is the main thing you have to understand. Hence the two businesses are run as one only. So now what we think is sold by WS Retail. The moment we think WS Retail, it's like sold by Flipkart itself directly. So what we think is maybe WS Retail is one of the seller, like Cloudtail is one of the seller. If you go to Flipkart, Flipkart will have its own seller. Now here they even sell Vim. They are selling every single thing possible, but general companies are 60 other sellers. One big seller is Cloudtail here, okay. So that's the game here. Now you can simply route all the orders that are supplied